Welcome back to the fatherhood journey. This is the fourth time that I'm redoing this video. The three previous times that I did this video, I wrote a script and I wasn't too happy with what I was trying to put down and put out there. It just didn't feel genuine. It didn't feel like I was being like honest in a way. Even though I was being honest, it just didn't feel like me. It felt too scripted. It felt too rehearsed. And you kind of pick that up in videos when a person is not really genuine about what they are trying to tell you or trying to help you with. And that's the last thing that I wanted to do, especially with this channel. I want it to be honest and straightforward and to the point, not do some fluff and make it look nice and all of that. So I've been putting this video off for so long because every time I do it, it just didn't feel right. And it's not that I didn't complete the 30-day challenge. I completed it. I completed it long ago. And the truth is, the 30-day challenge helped me far more than just results and having a good looking body, losing weight, building muscle, all that kind of stuff. I can tell you all the good things about the program, but in the end, that's not the goal. In the end, the goal is to be a better husband, a better father. And has this program done it? 100%. This program has basically changed my life in a good way, in a really good way. I've been working harder. I've been putting in more effort. I've been challenging myself to a different level where I thought I would never do that. It got me to a place where I was way more consistent. The thing is with 30-day challenges are not so much the results, but it has to be about consistency. It's about showing up every day, just doing the work, whether you feel like it or you don't. And there were a lot of times in this program that I didn't feel like I wanted to do something, but I still came and I did the workout. It was even though it was like at 10 o'clock at night, I still came and did the workout. So yeah, for me, this program was way more than just looking good or having the perfect body. And to be honest, most programs aren't going to give you those results in 4 weeks. In 30 days, that's almost impossible. But I reaped far more from this program. And that's what I want you guys to know is that the program worked, but it wasn't the program and the exercises that helped me get to a place where I'm right now. It was the determination, the consistency, just putting yourself out there to better yourself. That's what has improved. So any program can do that. Any program can make you a little bit more consistent, but in the end of the day, it's still up to you. It has to be up to you. If you don't show up, nothing is going to get done. If you don't put in the consistent work, you're not going to get the results. If you're going to complain and not do it, then you end up with the bad results. Don't worry about the programs. Don't worry about what program you need to get next, what program you're going to follow. That's the easy part. That's not difficult. That's very easy to do. Is just show up. That's very easy to do. But to actually follow through, to actually make your life better, to be a better husband, to be a better father, to be a better parent, you need to show up consistently. If your business sucks, work on that business. That's what I had to do. I've been working on my business for the last 3 to 5 years. I've been consistently just working on my business. And it now finally got to a place, literally a couple of weeks ago, it finally got to a place where everything just felt so much better. I have massive clients that come and ask me for video work, and we've been able to pay our bills. We've been able to actually live again. But it took 3 years of consistently just working on this business. And as you know, like most of the financial gurus or whatever you would call them, they would all say to be successful, you need to work on your business. And you need to make sure that you know how your business is effective, that it produces what it should be producing, that when a client comes, how quickly can you get their work done and out? Now, a lot of other people will go, oh, you got to put this amount of like work in the editing, you got to make it look nice, you got to do all of that. Great. But you still have to put in the effort in making your business work. So you can have a pep talk and telling yourself, listen, I'm good at this or whatever. You can do self affirmations and all of that, but you still have to get going. You still have to put in the work because if you don't feel motivated that day, are you ever going to complete it? Are you ever going to carry on? Because if you are doing something that you need to be motivated to do, then obviously you are in the wrong place. And you've heard that how many times from people, and it's true. I had to go through that. I had to try and motivate myself in doing things. Then I realized, wait a minute, am I doing this because I love it, or am I doing this because I want to get rich? And I had to deal with that for quite a while. I had to deal with that for more than a year where I hated what I was doing. But then I realized the one day while I was filming, I was like, wait a minute, I love doing this. I love filming. I love making videos. Why do I hate it so much? And it all came down to because I put so much pressure on myself to make money, to be able to help sustain my family, to feed my kids. It became a job. And when it became a job, it kind of sucked. And as soon as I started lifting up from that, and I said, you know what? My time is worth more than what I'm charging right now because I'm charging so little, and these people are just basically they're making money. I'm not making any money. I'm just wasting my time. But I wanted the content so that I can use that for marketing, but it never ended up going that way. And as soon as I started changing my price and I started changing my approach, everything changed. Everything changed. The clients became better. I had better relationship with clients because these were clients that were willing to pay for my time, even though I was charging so much less a week before for a client. But I still showed up. I was being consistent. Every day I would work on something, better myself. And that's what the program taught me. So to round it off, after what, like it's been 60 days of me being missing, not posting any video because I was contemplating this. I was like, maybe I should just make another video and then completely forget about the 30-day challenge. But no, I said I was going to do this 30 days and I will let you know how it went. And it's amazing. The program worked. It's amazing. Yeah, so much so that I actually signed up for my first marathon. And when I signed up last week for my first marathon, it I was 10 weeks away from my first marathon. Now, during this program, I started running, right? I did a few days, like 2 days a week, I would go and run and it started feeling better and I got better at running and I started feeling fitter and all of that kind of stuff. And that made me push my body a little bit more, a little bit harder. And it kind of helped. And I got to that place where I was like, you know what? All right, I'm gonna do this. Like then I heard someone else they doing a 21, and they sort of doubt you. They're like, no, no, you don't do a 21. You wait for another year before you do a 21. I was like, no, screw that. I'm gonna do this 21. And I'm gonna beat you doing this 21. And so I signed up for that same 21, but I signed up for the trail version, the trail run, because a 21 trail run is way harder than a 21 road run. So I signed up for the 21 road run, trail run, and I started training and I started putting in the miles and the hours and all of that kind of stuff. And then I felt like 21 is not enough. It's not enough. It's not a challenge. It's easy. I can still do it. It will take us 2 hours to complete the 21K. And so I wasn't keen on that. It didn't challenge me enough. I realized like, wait a minute. You need a bigger challenge. Let me challenge myself to a bigger race. So I went on to Google and I just started searching races, up and coming races. Then I saw the Cape Town Marathon pop up. I'm like, okay, when is the Cape Town Marathon? Okay, great. It's 2 weeks after my wife gives birth to our third child, I'm pretty sure I can make it. She will be spending most of the time with the newborn, but we have two other boys that are insanely busy. And so I thought, okay, well, two boys that are very busy, I'll be running everything for the house for those extra 2 weeks. So why not challenge myself to a bigger race to do a 42 kilometer, and I should be fine. And that's what I did. I signed up and now I'm training for the 42K. I'm not putting in as much time, but I'm training 4 to 5 times a week because that's what I wanted to do. So yeah, so that's now the next challenge is now to go and do the gun run, trail run, gun run race, also in Cape Town, that I'm going to do first, and then I'm doing the Cape Town Marathon. So my first race is going to be my first trail run race, and then my second race will be the 42K Cape Town Marathon. To round this video off, the program worked. It worked, and I will recommend it to anyone. Not my program or the program that I used, but the program that fits your needs. And don't think about a program that is going to do something for your body. Rather, think of a program that's going to help you be consistent, to be more effective, to just show up every day. That's the program that you need. That's the program that I suggest everyone would need. It's a program to make you consistent. Consistency is the key, and you'll always hear that from everyone. Just show up, do the work, get it done, and then rest, and then repeat it the next day. You're going to have days that it's going to suck. You're going to have days that you don't feel like it, but you just need to show up and do the work. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching. And sorry that this has taken so long, but I really wanted to put an honest opinion out there. So, yeah, see you in the next one.